say spoken, you say word. Spoken.
Word.
Spoken.
Word.
My wife is a school psychologist. Yeah. Almost always she comes home and tells me stories about the kids she sees. Recently she told me about a boy who cannot sit still. He's an 11-year-old walking disruption, the bane of his teacher's existence. My wife asked him what he does exactly when he wanders out of the classroom and into the great outdoors. He pauses and with equal parts smirk and sincerity says, "Incredible things, miss. To me, this kid knows more about life than any of the others still inside, picking away at a test that's only going to be used to figure out where the gel cell should be built next. It seems to me that mediocrity is not a part of this kid's actions or vocabulary, since he occupies his time with nothing shy of incredible. No doubt, he probably seems uncontrollable at times, but maybe that's because his mind is too much spark plug for the socket everyone around him is trying to plug him into. Perhaps the only reason he's getting tested instead of being placed into the gifted class is because no teacher ever learned that dark could shine like that. Show him how black can still cocoon you into butterfly, kid. Marvel the English with your impeccable Spanish mouth. Let them know that brown skin is not a prerequisite for after-school suspension." You see, the problem with the dropout rate is that it has nothing to do with the kids, as much as it has to do with our broken system. A flower can only grow as big as the pot it is put into. It needs good soil, adequate sun, and decent water. Our public schools look more like drought fields instead of burgeoning gardens. It is no kid's fault for not following blindly a system that doesn't even see them. For a country that talks so much about how superior our morality is, it is time for us to take our egos out of our asses and look at how egregiously godless our actions have become. The school-to-prison pipeline is not a myth, but a sad truth that too often goes unnoticed or condescendingly brushed aside. That's why when the school bell rings tomorrow, I want it to bellow, I want it to shout, I want it to shatter every window, breaking everything that attempts to keep equality and education out so the true learning and opportunity can finally come in. So, I grew up crooked. I was not like other girls, especially in Mississippi. I dressed like my father. Anyone who told me girls couldn't wear high tops or button-ups, I punched them. In second grade, I took first place in beating the shit out of any boy who said he was tougher than me. My mom thought more church would help me straighten up, but I have always been better at bending. It wasn't until 8th grade when I first learned about gender and sexuality. It was from my psychology teacher that taught us that lesbianism is a mental disorder that derives from penis envy. I assured her this was not true, since I had the biggest dick in all of middle school. True story. In high school, I remember a boy named Drew Henry. He wore a purple coat, and he envied how brave he was to wear it. How he stared down the throats of so many kids who attached his name to faggot, how I didn't say anything because I was too afraid to be outed. It's a shame how so many people are still taught to hide their hearts and condemn their skin, that it's about to be the year 2018 and there are still people who believe that being attracted to the same sex is some sort of disease. The fact that homosexuality exists in 1,500 species and homophobia in one is proof that love is something human beings need more of. It's absurd that we live in one of the most advanced eras of human history, yet still have a hard time grasping the continuum of gender and sexuality. I don't understand what's so shocking about two men holding hands. I will never be able to grasp how someone could go out of their way to pick at a funeral of a soldier because they were gay. May this poem be a toast to the boys in purple coats, to the tough girls and gay soldiers, to the long-haired dudes and the buzz-cut dykes, to the genderqueer, trans, bi, and straight allies. Know this: your heart, it is the holiest chapel. Love, the sharpest sword. Your skin, it is a carefully stitched miracle. I hear that even God marvels at how it fits you so well. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me. Again, I'm a spoken word artist. My name is Lacey Roop, and you can find me at the Neon booth over at the Marketplace. Thank you.